just can't stop now. No, trying to find a way out. Hey, feels like they won't let me move, let me breathe, let me leave, just like a maze, like a maze.
Yo, PolyRob, what up?
Yo, what up, man? Welcome to another episode of the PolyRob podcast. I am your host, the counselor PolyRob, and I'm back, man. I'm back after like a week or about 10 days or so. I'm sorry I've been away for so long. My apologies. I've been doing a lot of work. I've been doing a lot of production. As you know, I am a producer and engineer, and it's been real. And it's been Grammy weekend. You know what I'm saying? Grammy weekend just happened, and we'll talk a little bit about that. First off, let me say I appreciate all the support from everybody that has been tuning in to our invasion releases from local astronauts. We've been dropping, since last week, we dropped a record on Thursday, and we're going to continue to drop a record every Thursday until the end of the year. Every single week, we dropping it and we going. You know what I'm saying? So make sure y'all tune in. It's going to be, some records is going to be on iTunes and Spotify and the distribution platforms, which is like the original records. And then the records that, you know, I might chop a sample or do something crazy to, those are going to be on SoundCloud, of course. You know what I'm saying? SoundCloud and Audio Mac. And we're not going to put it up on distribution platforms because, you know, we don't want to get sued. Not just yet. You know what I mean? So Invasion releases, make sure you check that out every Thursday. Make sure you tap in and subscribe to the Local Astronauts YouTube, to the Local Astronauts SoundCloud. And speaking about YouTube, I am now recording my podcast live on YouTube Live. So no more Instagram Live for me, no more Facebook Live for me, no more Periscope. I'm going straight to YouTube Live. Why? Because everybody's on YouTube and I love YouTube. That's where I watch all my favorite shit. And, you know, I got to keep it on the minimum amount of platforms possible. I don't want to do too much. You know what I mean? And then, you know, with the Facebook Live and Instagram, I love it. And I love all the responses and all the followers and everything. But I want y'all to be able to continue to keep watching and tuning into the podcast. And the only way for me to do that is to make sure that I have my content on YouTube as well as on SoundCloud and all the other podcast platforms. So I'm doing you guys a favor, and you guys are helping me out and doing me a favor by showing love and support. So I appreciate y'all. I will go live from YouTube a hell of a lot. So make sure you subscribe to my PolyRob YouTube channel. On top of that, it's been a lot going on, man. It's been a hell of a lot going on. I got a new website, y'all. I have a new website. On top of the Local Astronauts website, make sure you go check that out. I have a website for my podcast. You know what I mean? And I have all the episodes there. I'm going to have all the video content there. I'm going to have all the photos and all of like the sidebar messages that I like to give for the people. It's on my website. It is www.thepolyrobpodcast.com. So make sure you check that out, and you can do, you know, your booking through there. You know, if you want to, you know, book somebody that you feel like is dope to be on the show, you know what I'm saying, hit my website up. And, you know, all the sponsors, you want to check out what I got going, make sure you hit up, you know, my website, thepolyrobpodcast.com. Check it out. You know what I mean? So, Grammys was yesterday. And I will say that I was thrilled. I was thrilled because a lot of my colleagues that I've grown to love and respect were a part of, you know, some big wins. You know what I'm saying? J-Rock got his Grammy for Best Rap Performance for King's Dead. It was actually a tie with the Bubbling record. I'm very excited for J-Rock. You know what I'm saying? It's been a long time coming. He's been really grinding, really doing his thing. He was showing so many people so much love, put a lot of people on, including like, Kendrick Lamar and the whole TDE family. And he is getting his just deserve right now. And I'm ecstatic for that. Shout out to you, J-Rock, man. You're doing your fucking thing. Shout out to Rance from 1500 for getting a Grammy. For LMA, Boot Up. LMA Boot Up. He co-produced that. And shout out to DJ Mustard. Shout out to DJ T. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the whole 10 Summers crew. You know what I'm saying? They work hard. They're a big family. They love each other. Shout out to LMA. You know what I'm saying? I never met her, but I heard she's a great soul, and one day we'll link up and we'll do some records. What else? Shout out to her. Shout out to her for getting her Grammy, you know what I'm saying, for best R&B album, you know what I'm saying, which hands down she should have got that, you know what I mean? She's fucking dope. She's fucking phenomenal. And alongside of that, her performance was phenomenal as well. And my homegirl, the wonderful, talented Miracle, you know what I mean, was actually a key featured violinist on the stage with her on stage at the Grammys. So she was at the Grammys doing her thing, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to Miracle. Make sure you go follow her, Miracle The Works, at Miracle The Works. On Instagram. That was fire. Shout out to my boy Sha Music, you know what I'm saying? He actually, got a Grammy with her. He was the engineer for the first the project with her. He was the engineer for that, so he got that. That's his Grammy. Shout out to Sha, you know what I'm saying? We gonna link up, man. Hopefully you still in town so we can link up, you know what I mean? So it's just a lot of celebration, a lot of happiness, a lot of dope shit. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just happy for everybody. Shout out to Cardi B, man, for taking home, you know what I'm saying, album of the year. You know what I'm saying? She did her thing. First woman to do so. And shout out to Nicki for showing her love via tweet for that. You know what I'm saying? Just, I think women should come together a lot more and mesh together and just do some dope music. I think Cardi has set the guidelines for what it takes to break through and, just do some dope female hip-hop shit now in today's market. You know what I'm saying? Lil' Kim paved the way for him. Lauryn Hill paved the way for him. Bahamadia, paved the way for him, like artists like that. MC Lyte, Queen Latifah. And now it's the Nickies and it's the Cardis now that's coming through, you know what I'm saying, that's doing their thing. So I'm excited for that. You know what I mean? I'm happy. I'm kind of glad Grammy weekend is over because it was a lot. We did a lot of dope shit, working on a lot of dope records. Sorry, I had to take a sip of my medicine ball. Shout out to Starbucks. You need to run a check though. So that was been cool, which I had a conversation with a couple of my colleagues, and me, if people know me, they know that I'm into giving people positive nature and giving people positive words and conversations to kind of move forward and do what they do. And I had a conversation with one of my friends, and they was just talking about starting a new business and getting things going. You know what I mean? So we was talking about that, great conversation. And then I got a DM from another one of my good friends, actually my ex. She's phenomenal. And she was like, yo, I'm finna start, doing more things for my business, starting my own business, making shit happen. She went to a seminar in Vegas. She was doing her shit, you know what I'm saying? And she like, yo, I'm finna push. I'm finna go extra hard. I actually got that text like this morning, this DM this morning, and that was fire, you know what I'm saying? And I was ecstatic about that. I'm proud of her. I'm proud of everybody that's taking the best foot forward. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to everybody that's just pushing forward and doing their thing and making shit happen. You know what I mean? Shout out to Pizzle for having his baby this morning. He had a newborn baby boy this morning, you know what I'm saying? And he dropped a record last Thursday from the Invasion releases that we put out. So make sure you go check that out, City of Champs, you know what I'm saying? And shout out to Pizzle. Make sure you go follow Pizzle. He got a lot of dope shit coming. But I'm saying all of this and shouting out everybody to discuss the topic of today. Which is investing in yourself. The topic of the day is invest in yourself the ultimate confidence. I'm going to say it again. Invest in yourself, the ultimate confidence. This is how you get rid of the naysayers. This is how you step yourself up to another level. How you do amazing shit when it's time to do amazing shit. Investing in yourself. Let's just first talk about the basis of it. First off, and this was said to me, when I said to me, but I seen it on YouTube. Let's just be real. I watched Will Smith, and he had one of the Instagram posts, and it was like he was saying like, yo, sometimes you have to make a decision to want to do something, and then the world will get out your way. And I was like, ooh, okay. He was like, you just got to decide. Just decide to want to do whatever it is you want to do, and the world will just get out your way and let you do your thing. And let's talk about that for a minute, because before we talk about actually investing your time, effort, and money into yourself, let's talk about the small amounts of confidence that people have in themselves. You know, we go about our day and we have reviews and we have thoughts and opinions about what somebody else is doing a lot. Oh, this dude's album is kind of trash, it's kind of garbage. This girl, her dress is cool, but I don't know what's up with her makeup. I don't think he should have took that business deal because I don't think that's the right thing for him. We got so much to say. Rightfully so, because it's our own opinion. But we got so much to say, about somebody's endeavors or business selections, or, people that they want to build with. And then you got the people who have an opinion about that. Then all of a sudden they're faced with the challenge of trying to figure that out for themselves. You know what I'm saying? There's going to become a time in your life where you're going to say, yo, I'm at a standstill. I need to figure out how to get over this hump. And let me just be real. Let's just talk about people who are in the workforce. And there's no disrespect to them. But sometimes they want to make a career change and they feel like, making a career change from going from working from the county building to now going to the post office, that's going to alleviate the problems and the hardships that you may go through. Changing from working from one company to working from another company, you feel like it'll be a little bit easier. Oh, they got benefits, so now I can deal with this bullshit of what's going on at your job because they got benefits. Or they're paying an extra $10,000. The salary is an extra $10,000-$20,000 per year, so it's better. Let's try to make that happen. And then when you get there, you realize like, yo, this is still not what I thought it would be. It's not what I thought it would be. In the course of like 2 years, I've come across a lot of my colleagues who are now looking to advance and set themselves on a path to be able to have a business for themselves. And rightfully so, because, man, in these days, you cannot trust none of these companies. They can let you go in a heartbeat. And you know what it is, like when you have your own business, the only person who can get rid of you is yourself. Let me say it again. When you have your own business, the only person who can get rid of you is yourself. You can only get rid of yourself. Nobody else. Nobody else can fire you. Nobody else can put you on a 5-day Nobody else can suspend you. Only you. But then that also comes with you being able to discipline yourself at the same time. For me, in working in music, there was a point in time where I had to make a decision. I had to make a decision to support my career of how I see it's supposed to go. But keep in mind, I have an AS degree in computer science. I'm a computer whiz. I can build computers. I can program them. I can build apps. I can build websites. I could do technician work for mainframes. This is what I could do because I love electronics so much first. And number two, I took the time to go to school to embed myself in the talents of what the future was going to become. Computers. I was a step ahead. I'm still more steps ahead. But my passion is music. My passion is music. That's what I want. That's what I love. That's what I'm into. Music. And I'm saying that to say my career has been music for the past 15 years. Roughly 15. 14, 15. It's been my career. I'm not talking about working a regular job and then going to do music. I'm talking about wake up in the morning, make money from music, go to sleep, dream about music. Repeat, 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 repeat. Now, how did I do that? It wasn't easy. Trust me, it wasn't easy. But the one thing that I know for sure, which I can agree with Will Smith, you have to decide to want to just go get it. Me, I had a choice at the time between getting a regular job and just being a 9-to-5 person for my kids and stuff like that. And out of the grace of God, I chose to do music and invest in my career and invest in myself. And out of all the hardships, it worked out for the better to where I can still do the same things financially that I would have did for my kids, even more, by working at a Bed Bath & Beyond or at a Fry's. And I'm able to do it, consistently. And I'm able to see them a lot more and not just be one of those parents that could just, I'm going to work, or I'll come home, or I'm going to sleep, or I'll come, you guys are going to school. I'll see you later. I can really embed myself in their daily life and, do a lot of different things. But making that decision is important. And it's hard to do for some people. It's hard to say, I'm going to give up a consistent 2-week check to invest in myself. And then let's talk about the artists and the musicians. It's hard to, man, you know what a struggling musician has to go through? Man, nobody is trying to pay a musician their rightful amount, but you still got to figure out ways to get it done. You got to do your research and figure out how you can maneuver and get some money out of this game. Got to make that decision. We need you to make that decision. Another thing when investing, the reason why, first off, the reason why people don't take chances in investing in themselves is because partially, let's just be honest, they don't believe in themselves. They don't believe that whatever they believe that they can do, whatever your talent is, if you sing, but you're not putting up no money to record and make a song or perform or do whatever, then you don't believe that you can sing as good as you think you can. Let's just be honest. Let's be honest. You don't believe that you're talented enough to put money into. And that's what we're really talking about here. Investing in yourself. Not saying, I believe in myself, let me go find an investor. No. I'm talking about putting up your own money or making your own money, even at your job, and investing a portion of that into your career. Let's talk about that. Let me just say, I've seen people, and like I said, no disrespect to nobody, but I got to talk about this. I've seen people go to work, get their check, put money aside for a vacation, go on a vacation, feel relaxed, have fun, come back from vacation, do it all again. And they got to wait a whole nother year to take another vacation and do that shit all over again. And they money low. Then I've seen cats get up, push weight, push dope, sell drugs, do whatever, and then go hop in the most extravagant whip, go to the club, spend money on strippers, throw it in the air, and by Monday they're doing it all over again. By Monday you're doing it all over again. You let it go by. Sometimes you might end up in jail. I've seen people invest in looking good for work, putting on their suits, trying to do their thing, and get the same check every fucking week. Y'all get where I'm coming from here? You guys are spending oodles amounts of time and money on something that is not even satisfying you the right way. It's not even satisfying you the right way. It's some regular shit. And then y'all get into conversations with somebody that's like, yo, man, I'm finna put $10,000 into my food truck. I'm finna put $15,000 into my rap career or whatever. And y'all look at them and be like, you sure you want to do that? And then 2-3 years later, you look at this same person on TV or at a big restaurant and be like, yo, man, I knew you was gonna make it. But why you didn't do that? Everybody got a talent. Why didn't you do that? Are you okay with just waking up and doing the same old shit every day? You okay with that? You okay with looking at bills and trying to figure out how to get more money? You okay with just driving Uber on the side after you come from your job? You okay with that? Because I know I'm not. I'm sorry, I'm not. Fuck that. I don't care what you're doing. And you don't have to be no artist or nothing like that. Man, invest in a corner store. You know how many corner stores is making bread right now? Invest in a taco truck. Invest in a chicken shack. Invest in you being a firefighter. Whatever. Invest in what you want to do. Build a business. I'm talking about ultimate confidence. I'm not talking about how cute you are, how swole you are, how strong you are. Hey, man, you want the ultimate confidence? Put some money up. How much money can you put on yourself to deliver? That's what we're talking about here. How much money can you put up for yourself to deliver? If this was a bet, and you had two millionaires on either side, one millionaire says, I bet the other millionaire $1 million that you can't pull it off. And then the other person is like, I bet $1 million that you can pull it off. What's going on in your brain? Who do you think is going to win? If each side put $1 million on you and said you can't or you can do something, Who you got your bet on? Think about it. Don't just give a quick answer. Think about that shit. Who you got your money on? Somebody was to ask me, man, like, do you think you're good enough to make a record that could be Grammy Award winning? I'll tell them, bring it on. Bring it on. Bring any artist on. Let's go. Let's get it. Fuck you mean? I'm going for it. Investing in yourself, y'all. Very important. A lot of people don't have that type of confidence. You can have the confidence to be cute and sexy. You can have the confidence to step outside and feel like you can pull the baddest nigga or the baddest bitch. But that don't mean you got confidence for niggas to put money up on you and you can do your thing. That's a different ball game. Totally different ball game. Why do you think people take out loans, huh? Why do you think people take out loans? They take out loans because they believe in themselves. They believe that they have the ability to take out a loan, build a business, and get money back and pay the money back. That's why they go to investors. Man, put it all on me and watch me work. And then the level up from that is putting up your own money. That's the level up from that. I see a lot of artists that's out there getting it and investing in their own career. Shout out to Fat Meech. He invested in his own career. Look him up. He put up his own money and do his own shit. You know what I'm saying? Umi booming. Look him up. Putting up money for his own shit. Making moves. Making shit happen. You know what I'm saying? It's important. What to invest in? Let's talk about that. What to invest in? I don't know. The first thing you need to do is do your research. What's lucrative? What is something that someone needs? What is a demand right now? What does somebody need right now? What new innovative idea can you come up with that can set the whole industry on fire? There's so many different ways. Me, I invest in stocks. I'm learning more and more about stocks, and as I learn, I invest. My career, of course, local astronauts. I invest every day into my own company so I can do my thing. Very important. You can invest in food. You can invest in skincare. I see a lot of people investing in skincare. Shout out to them. You can invest in events, parties. You know what I mean? Put up some money, throw a great party, get some money back. Invest in a festival. Invest in an organization. There's so much stuff to invest in. You don't have to have a lot of money to do so. But you do have to make that decision to want to do so. Very important. Very important. I'm just one of those guys that I believe in the people. You know what I'm saying? And right now, the way the economy is, look, y'all see this lockout going on. You know what I mean? They're not trying to get nobody no money. You know what I'm saying? Social Security is gone. Section 8 is about to be gone. Yo, they taking all these benefits from y'all. Y'all got to beef up and figure this thing out. Y'all got to invest in yourself. Got to go for it. You in this life to do what? You in this life to just exist and stand around? Man, you better go for it. Your children are looking at you. Your cousins are looking at you. Your siblings are looking at you. What you gonna do? Paying for your own schooling, that's investing in yourself. Paying for your own trade, that's investing in yourself. And don't get me wrong, it's not just about the money. Investing in yourself is also learning the right things that you need to learn to get ahead in your profession. Invest in yourself by learning, by soaking up game. By soaking up the game. Because you are securing the opportunity to be able to get over the hump when money doesn't come into play. When money don't come into play, the knowledge come into play. Invest in the education of you moving forward. I'm going to say it again. Invest in the education of you moving forward. Very important. I want y'all to really think about this before I go. Ask yourself this question. What am I doing here? That is a life's question. What am I doing here? I ask my question that every day. What am I doing here? What am I on this earth for? I'm here to spread love, do good business, exercise my talents, and fuck the world up. That's what I'm here for. I'm here to bring new creative natures to music and to people. I'm here to inspire those who are trying to get to the level that they deserve. I'm here to uplift people who don't yet but will see the true beauty in themselves. I'm here to spread love, y'all. That's what I'm here for. So I do that shit every day I wake up in the morning. Remember, the ultimate confidence is being able to bet on yourself. That's the ultimate confidence, is betting on yourself. It's not the Jordans you wear. It's not the Giuseppe's you got on. It's not how you look. It's not how you just got this new car. That ain't shit. It's how you put your own money up for yourself, for your own dreams. Think about that. You put money up for your own dreams that you thought about in your own brain. And you went ahead and ran with it. That's my life story. What's yours? I appreciate y'all tuning in, man, and rocking with me during my podcast. You know what I'm saying? Man, invest in yourself, the ultimate confidence, man. I want you to go ahead and get to it. You know what I'm saying? And make sure you subscribe on all these platforms, all podcast platforms, Apple Music, SoundCloud, Spotify, Stitcher Radio, Google Podcasts, everywhere that my podcast is being shown, man. I appreciate y'all, and make sure y'all check out my Instagram live when I make my beats. But now, make sure you check out my YouTube live when I make beats. I'm making beats on YouTube live. I'm doing my podcast on YouTube live, and that's what I'm doing, man, because I'm investing in myself. I'm investing my time and effort into myself, and you guys will see a lot more of me. A lot more of me. I appreciate y'all tuning in, man. Shout out to everybody who won at the Grammys, and shout out to everybody who's on their way to getting the Grammy in the futures to come, man. Yo, it's PolyRob. I'm out of here. Peace.